Hey guys, welcome to the weekend edition. Apologies it wasn't done on Friday this week. I wasn't able to get to it yesterday. Today we're going to talk about a concept called the boring end of the curve. There it is there, the boring end of the growth curve. It is probably one of the most important concepts that we talk about, and it'll make sense as I get to that point. But we're going to start off with some humor. And the humor is not a joke. I don't have many of them. The humor is, well, let's just say the joke's on me. And let's just get to it. Here we go. All right, there you are laughing. That young bloke there is me at my year 12 formal with my best mate Ben. Let me tell you a couple of things about him. That guy has big goals. He's ambitious. He's got lots of dreams. He's a hard worker. But there's a whole bunch of things he doesn't have. He doesn't have any experience. He doesn't have any skills. He doesn't have any contacts. He doesn't have any knowledge. He doesn't have the ability to, make people follow him. He's not a leader or any of those things like he would need to be to become the person he wants to become. Now, when I was that age, I had these dreams that I wanted to be like the CEO of a public company. And do you want to know what? One thing else he hasn't got is the ability to wear an outfit that is going to get him a girlfriend. That's one of the things that bloke hasn't got. But I wanted to be the CEO of a public company. And why did I want to be? Have a look how much these people earn. This is 2019. They earn lots of money. And I'm going to be honest, that was one of the things I thought, I want to be the CEO of a public company because these guys earn a real lot of money. But when I go back to this young fella here and talk about the things that he doesn't have, one of the things he doesn't have is age on his side. The average CEO of the top 200, 54 is the average age. And it's because of all the experiences that you have to go through from when you finish school. You start at the bottom, you work your way to the top, you get those skills, you become a leader, you get the knowledge, you have all the contacts all around the world to be the person that leads a company that turns over billions of dollars and makes billions of dollars of profit every year. You cannot start at the bottom on the top. I used to read, I still do, the Financial Review on the weekend, and the job ads would be in there for these people, for their roles. And I was like, wow, I wonder what it would take. And it takes years and years of experience, okay? Now, if I bring that back into the Friday wrap, it takes years and years of time to build up the wealth that you want to create. It just takes time. Investing appropriately over the long term is slow, but guaranteed way to build wealth, okay? It's difficult to start because nothing is happening. It's the same as this young guy here. He has to go. That kid there, his first job as a full-time accountant was like $20,000 a year, okay? $22,000. You don't know anything, okay? You don't deserve to be paid anything more because that's what you're worth. It's unfortunate, but that's just what it is, okay? So we are about a long-term game. Now let me talk about the boring end of the curve in a long-term game. $1,000 invested every month for 25 years, 7% interest per annum. In the first 12 years, your earnings were $71,914. So we've invested $12,000 a year. For 12 years, we've invested 12 of 144, $144,000 plus $70,000, $210,000, $211,000 is what we have got, okay? It takes a long time. In the final year of that 30 years, the earnings were $73,000. So the earnings in year 30 are more than the earnings in the first 12 years combined, okay? You have to go through the early years. It's the boring end of the curve. But if you want to get to this point, you don't have a choice. You have to do it. It's as simple as that. Not only do you have to do it, but the sooner that you do it, the better. Because if you wait 1 year, you don't miss out on this year. You miss out on this year. You've only got 29 years left, so you miss out on that. You don't earn $73,000, you earn whatever the earnings were in the year prior. If you wait 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you don't miss out on this stuff. You always have to go through the boring end of the curve, okay? Waiting, doing nothing, sitting on your hands, being afraid, talking to myself here, is what is going to cause you to miss out on these years here, the exciting end of the curve, okay? Same thing as this young kid here, straight out of school, has all these goals and ambitions. If he wants to become the person he wants to become, he has to become them over years and years of experience gained through all of those things that he's going to do, okay? So my point, the boring end of the curve is going to happen regardless, okay? It's going to take this to get to this. Excuse me. We want this, so we need to go through it, and the sooner we go through it, the better. Guys, that's my weekend edition. Please don't be too hard on me and the outfit that I wore. I have no excuses. I didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't get one for a little while after, clearly. But hey, happy days now. All right, guys, talk soon.